Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Love, whatever you want to call him. That last album he had was called Off Grid, the Love album. And it almost made me wonder when he got jammed up, did he know they was coming? Did he know they were coming for him? You make an album called Off the Grid, the Love album, Off the Grid. Which brings me to my next point, which is what I covered in a previous video or two. You got an album called Off the Grid. To the general public, you're a multi-millionaire, damn near a billionaire. How was it that guys get in these positions with all this money, catch a case, and not have any reserves put to the side, or any bunker, or any estate, or any whatever put up where you can go and just rest and lay back and just let the law, watch the law from your purview, and just say, you know what, y'all gotta come get me. There's no way I'm turning myself in. When you got albums called Off the Grid, you're sitting on multi-millions of dollars, you got homes across the planet, private jets. What's the point of making all this money if you're not preparing for a doomsday, whether it's a charge, whether it's for a civil war, whatever the fucking case may be? How could you not prepare yourself for being a fugitive? Because if they get you, they not letting you the fuck out anyway. Now, you may have thought that they was going to let you out. Just give that man the benefit of the doubt. You may have thought that if you turned yourself in, went up to New York, and let them come and handcuff you in that hotel, that they was going to extend you some grace. And that you could have believed that wholeheartedly. But with that shit that just happened to Cassie, coming out on the news or video, the Little Rod guy and his accusations, the gun charges and shit, somebody getting shot, you threatening people, you actually thought that these folks was going to let you out. They wouldn't even let R. Kelly post bond. I don't believe they let Harvey Weinstein post bond. Let me know in the comments, if y'all was sitting on this kind of money, would y'all take that risk and have a place sitting over in Ecuador somewhere or wherever and have it and just go ahead and say, fuck it, y'all got to come get me? Or would you turn yourself in? I've never had that kind of money, number one, and I went on a run for far less. I don't have private jets. I don't have all of that shit. And I still went on the run with less. Now, the first time you get in trouble, it's a little different. You might, I'm going to go ahead. But second, third, fourth time, nah, I'm not. Y'all got to work for that bread. These tax dollars is going to be work. You're going to work for that. So, yeah, it's interesting. I'm kind of interested to see who's the next pillar going to fall. You got Puff. You got the Abercrombie and Fitch CEO. I want to see who's the next individual. And they also said that other celebrities in the Puff Daddy lawsuit, whose name haven't been brought to light, they've already paid off some of the victims so they don't get sued. So it's niggas already working behind closed doors double time just to make sure they stay out of jail or stay out of getting, sued. I'm not knocking them for what they do. And to be honest with you, sex trafficking. I've heard of drug trafficking, sex trafficking. I'm not familiar with it. I haven't. Honestly, if you're dealing with children, if you're dealing with raping, that's a no. If you're doing things and you're threatening people with withholding a job if they don't do this and that, or you're promising them this and that if they have sex with you or for some type of sexual act, that's a no as well. But to pick me up from Los Angeles and fly me to New York, or from New York to Miami, and we doing what we do, I don't understand how that's an issue. But again, I don't know what sex trafficking is. So I'm not going to comment on something I don't know. So sex trafficking, I don't know much about. I don't really want to give my opinion on that. But when you're talking about what I just mentioned, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Except for if it's a minor and you're doing things against people's will and they don't want to do it. I think that's wrong. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. If I got that kind of money and that access and those type of resources, and I don't went on a run with far less, there's no fucking way in hell. No way. I'm sitting in a Brooklyn federal detention center awaiting trial. Nah. No. Shit may shake out later on and he may, you know what I'm saying? But whatever the case may be, it's a bad look. It's a bad look. They gave the guys, because I was trying to think, why did they give the Abercrombie and Fitch CEO bond and they didn't give Puff bond? We don't know much about this Abercrombie and Fitch guy, so we don't know if he's been threatening people or nothing. He don't have those type of accusations. That may be why he got bond. That may be why he's on home arrest. You know, so why he got bond, why Puff didn't get bond, who knows? That's all up for speculation and debate. But we do know that Puff has a history of threatening people, smacking the shit out of people. It's already on record, documented, and he'll come get you. So, you know, we can see why he's not free. But when you got an album called Off Grid, it almost makes it seem like you knew something was coming to this extent. You didn't know how far it was going to go. I don't know, man. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.